Sarah, how dare you do that to me? You are my best friend.
Oh, Phoebe, my best friend. Every man is the architect of his fortune. Besides, I didn't do anything wrong to you, Ryder. It was he who initiated the flirting with me. Blame yourself for not being as pretty and attractive as I am, Phoebe.
What? Ryder actively flirting with you? That's ridiculous. Talk a little bit about it, Sarah. It was you who flirted with him at the Christmas party held at Hubert's house. Originally, you didn't have the opportunity to attend that party because the girls at the party almost didn't like you, so Hubert didn't want to invite you to join. However, since you are my best friend, I took the initiative to bring you to the party, and yet you dare flirt with Ryder while I'm not at the party?
Since you have to leave early, I can't leave Ryder alone at the party. Either way, he and I are friends. That night, we got a little drunk and sat down to talk. But who would have thought when we talked, we discovered that we had so much in common. And that night, we had a good night together.
Shameless stuff. How dare you laugh like that after doing such a shameful thing? Don't you see how bad of a person you are? Ryder and I have been in love since the day we started high school. It's been 3 years now. You know how much I love Ryder. How dare you take him away from me? I was stupid to trust this cheap friendship of yours.
Because you're so naive, Phoebe. Don't blame others for being so cruel.
Yeah, I was too naive. From now on, I will no longer have any relationship with you. We will treat each other like strangers from now on. Please don't contact me anymore. Bye.
Okay, I don't want to hang out with someone like you anymore.
Much later.
Phoebe, I never thought that I would end up working at the same company as you. What a coincidence. I thought that after the day you and I broke up ties, we would never see each other again. It seems that is fate. You and I will never be separated.
What?
Oh, I really don't want to see you again. However, I don't know if you also work at this company, so don't misunderstand that I'm following you.
What?
And don't try to be friendly with me. Even though we work in the same company, you and I are on two different levels. We're just co-workers at the workplace, nothing more and nothing less.
What?
What the hell you got? Why do you keep replying to my messages like that?
Sarah? Is that you?
Of course, it's me. I've been texting you, but you don't know who I am?
Yeah, because I deleted your phone number 7 years ago. I remember I told you to never contact me again. I don't care how your life is right now. However, you say you're working at my company. What are you talking about? I'm so confused.
What? Do you go to work without paying any attention to a new employee coming to your department? You're too careless. Moreover, today we attended the company's event together, and I'm standing right next to you.
Wait, we were? I didn't notice at all.
I'm an intern in content creation, and an acquaintance in the company helped me to do that. I wonder what a fellow like you is doing in this company. You were at the back of the room the whole time, and it looked like you had no idea what you were doing.
You've got to be kidding me, Sarah. You're going to be working for Lux Feet?
Yes, my acquaintances in the company saw my creative talent, so they helped me a lot so that I had the opportunity to become a trainee in the company. Although I had someone to help me, I used my ability to pass the interview and get a job at the company. But I have to admit, this company is really difficult to interview. They have constantly asked tough questions for candidates. Fortunately, I am a smart and talented person, so I answered all the questions they asked during their interview.
I see. Wow, I really can't imagine having to work with you at this company.
I should have just said that. Well, I think you should stop flirting at work. Everyone looking at you is very upset with you.
What do you mean?
Are you going to pretend not to understand what I just said? I hate people who come to the office but don't spend time working. They spend time in love bullshit. You should know how to respect the work you are doing. This is a company to work for, not a public area where you do some love making with your boyfriends.
What are you trying to tell me?
Phoebe, the brownie-haired guy who accompanies you, he's your boyfriend, right? I see in the company two people are always smiling and talking to each other. You know, people like you make me nervous. What you two are doing really affects that company. If you want to do love making, do it outside of the company. I know you were a random person in the past, but now, when you enter the working environment at the company, you also need to change yourself. It's just so unprofessional.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No matter how much you crave and desire love, you should not choose a colleague as your boyfriend.
That was a bad idea. What are you talking about? I haven't been doing anything like that. Stop making up stuff like that.
What? Are you really sure? I thought you were still desperately looking for a guy to replace Ryder.
What?
Well, although we have had a lot of friction and conflicts in the past, I hope you can put them aside so that we can cooperate and work together in the future. And we're not 18-year-olds anymore. We're adults, Phoebe, so let's try to get along together.
No way. You've got to be kidding me, Sarah. I still haven't forgiven you for stealing Ryder. To be completely honest with you, the fact that I'm texting you right now really disgusts me. From the day I cut ties with you, I never thought that the one day I would text you back.
Oh my God, Phoebe. It's been 7 years. Are you still mad at me about that? You are so childish. Learn to be more mature. You should have forgiven me a long time ago.
You've got to be kidding me.
I think the past 7 years are enough for you to heal your broken soul from being dumped by your boyfriend. After a storm comes a calm. Can we heal all your soul wounds? Besides, Ryder and I broke up years ago. I haven't kept in contact with him since the breakup. Isn't it about time you forgave me? You've been playing the victim for the past 7 years, and you still haven't seen enough? Stop repeating those old stories. You should look to your future.
What is with your attitude? It seems that after all the bad things you have done to me, you don't feel sorry at all, do you?
Yeah, 7 years ago I told you, in the first place, I didn't do anything wrong to you. If you want to find someone to blame, the person who should be blamed here is you.
What?
You should blame yourself for being less beautiful and less attractive than me.
You really make me loathe you.
Try to do your job well, Phoebe. If not, I will be the one to take your place. You know, even though I'm just a trainee, I'm a talented person. While you're busy doing love affairs at work, there is a chance that I will be your replacement. So be careful not to get fired, Phoebe.
3 hours later.
Hey boss, how are you today?
Yeah, not bad. What's wrong?
In our company event program today, I saw a stranger standing next to you. From the beginning of the event to the end, she always stared at you with a strange expressions. I was thinking of texting you, but I had too many things to take care of, so I only have time to message you now. Do you know who that girl is?
She must be Sarah. She's been my best friend since we were little.
Huh? Your best friend?
Yes, we had a bit of a conflict, so 7 years ago we broke off ties.
Oh, so it must be your old best friend. No wonder. I find her looking at you strangely, like two people who know each other, but like two strangers. You must have recognized her by that time because her gaze is very noticeable.
Actually, I didn't notice her at all. I wasn't even aware of her presence because I was so focused on today's show. I knew it was her who was staring at me because she's just texted me 3 hours ago. However, she has some interesting misunderstandings about me.
Oh, really? That's fun. But is the girl you just mentioned the best friend who stole your high school boyfriends? I don't mean to ask this question, but it reminds me of a story you told me a few days ago.
Yep, it's her.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever see her again in this situation when she's a trainee at my company again.
Really? Your life is ironic. So, do you want me to terminate her contract and find another candidate to take her place? I can talk to HR if you want. There are probably still many other candidates, so they can send someone else to my department.
Wait a minute. Don't do it so hastily. You know I'm more of a rational person than emotional. So if I fired her now because I hate her, it would be against my rules.
Okay, I respect your decision either way, boss.
After all, Sarah's just an intern at our company, so if in the future she works against the company's regulations too much, then I will fire her. I only happened to be at the introduction today to take a look at the program. I think next time I won't interact much with her while working. So let's just let her continue to work for the company.
Okay, boss.
But please keep an eye on her for me. I have a feeling she would do stupid things at some point.
Okay, boss. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her for the time being.
1 week later.
Hey, Phoebe, you liar. I can't believe you work full-time here. Why didn't you tell me about this?
Sarah, first, I'm not lying at all. Second, I'm under no obligation to tell you anything about me. What do you do is make up your own mind and make up stories about me.
Shut up. Are you an official employee of the company?
Of course, I've been with the company since the very first day it was founded.
Don't get so cocky just because you're a full-time employee. But if you're a full-time employee, where's your desk? I've asked many colleges around, but no one has revealed anything about you. Isn't what you are doing so low that many people in the company don't even notice you? I really didn't expect someone like you to be a full-time employee.
Being a part-time or a full-time employee is not so important. No matter how you work, you must give your best for the company. I hope we will keep a friendly attitude as colleges at the company. Well, I've got to go back to work now. Goodbye.
Hey, don't run away.
You're a loser. What's wrong with you?
You're just a loser and I stole your boyfriend. There's just no way that you're a full-time worker and I'm just a temporary worker. How can I accept this? Switch positions with me right now.
What? Are you crazy?
No, I'm just looking for a full-time job. I'm a very skilled temporary employee. Therefore, I'm confident that moving positions with you would be absolutely no trouble at all. I'm starting today as a full-time employee.
There's simply no way it can happen.
Oh, trust me, it is going to be happen.
No, it's not. Our company has a policy that you will become a full-time employee after you complete the internship for 1 year. However, if you can prove your qualifications to us, your promotion to full-time employee will be sooner than expected.
What? There's no way I would wait a year to become a full-time employee. Compared to you, I'm not fully qualified to be that official employee. So don't bring up those policies to talk to me. If the company let me be an official employee for you, it will be very beneficial for the company because the company will upgrade the quality of employees.
I'm not too sure about that.
Wait, so do you think that you are more capable than me? What can a person who is such a failure that your boyfriend can't even keep it? Why did you know how to measure your strength and step back to the springboard for others to develop?
Excuse me?
My superior attractiveness to you is blatantly apparent. You should move quickly and switch roles with me because you don't deserve to have a full-time job.
What a childish thought. Sarah, do you truly believe that your job at this organization should depend on how attractive you are? There are undoubtedly additional aspects that impact your status within a corporation.
Women are evaluated on how attractive they are, not on how hard they work. That is simply how things are, Phoebe. If you are attractive like me, everyone is very friendly and will occasionally to do your work for you.
Oh my God, I really can't believe you have this old-fashioned mindset, Sarah. As a person who works in the field of content creation, having a mindset like yours is quite bad. Looks like I didn't misjudge your talent. Anyway, there's no chance that you and I would change positions at this firm. Put an end to your foolish remarks and resume your work.
Why should I listen to a loser like you for advice? Stop creating excuses when I urge you to do anything and just follow through. Give me a full-time position right now. Otherwise, what happened in the past will repeat in the present again.
What do you mean?
That is, I will take your job position just like you were robbed of your boyfriend by me. Do you really want that to happen? You understand that this threat is serious.
Sarah, that's enough. You really aren't in a position to lecture me on the policies of the company. You are aware that I have the right to sever our communication at any time.
Do you think who you are? You are not my boss, okay?
Do you think so?
You are aware that from a loser like you, I will take whatever I want. Since we were kids, things have been this way. You have been a loser your entire life, and you always will be. Stop being so arrogant and pay attention to what I have to say, so that I won't ever again to have to see your miserable face. Kindly quit this company right away.
That's weird. Do you work at this company but don't know anything about the company's history of founder? I am the co-founder of this company and also the president of the company.
Wait, what?
I'm astounded that you could say that to your boss.
Huh? What? You're the boss? No way!
No, I don't believe you. How can you be the president? You are only an official employee, so you do not have the right to terminate the contract with me. Well, unfortunately, I'm the boss here. Therefore, I have the full right to fire someone like you whenever I please. In fact, I could give the order right now.
Wait, please.
What did you say again? I'll always be a loser? Well, guess what? You must be embarrassed to receive a salary from my company. Having to take a salary from a loser like me. To reduce humiliation, you can take the initiative to resign from now on, Sarah.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Come on, I know you hate to face the fact that I'm the president of the company, so you better leave the company now. I guess the person who helped you to get into this company will be more than happy to accept your resignation.
Wait, give me a minute. You're the president? That's a lie, right? You cannot become the president of this company. You are not such a talented and successful person. If it's true, why didn't I know about it?
Sarah, I cut all ties with you 7 years ago. So how do you know how successful I was? I also made care to warn everybody in the area not to talk anything about me to you.
No way!
Okay, you should quickly complete the resignation letter and submit it to your manager and the HR department. Thank you so much for making my job easier.
Wait, I didn't mention leaving this position. Hold up on making conclusions. I don't intend to give up.
Okay, if you don't want to give up this job like that, let me give you a hand. I will send a notice to the HR department and ask them to terminate the contract with you tomorrow.
Wait!
Wait for what? I'm the boss here, so I get to make all the decisions.
No way! That's not fair.
Oh, and just to clarify, I'm not firing you go for personal reasons. Your attitude toward your work, in my opinion, isn't acceptable for this company. Thus, I'm firing you.
Huh? You're firing me because of my attitude?
Most of the employees in your department have negative feedback about your working attitude. Don't you know that, Sarah? I heard that you always act arrogant and have a bad attitude toward people because you think you are better than others. In particular, you also ask others to do your work so that you have more time to do your work.
Wait, about that.
Our company really values talented people. However, if they are talented but have a bad working attitude, we refuse to accept them as employees of the company. Come to the office tomorrow to clean up the things on your desk. Tomorrow, the HR department will send you a notice of resignation.
Please, wait!
Well, good luck. Also, one more thing. Please don't ever contact me again.
1 hour later.
Hey boss, the agreement with Sarah has been formally ended. After tomorrow, she won't be employed here any longer. The documentation is now fully finished, and the HR department has also contacted another candidate to replace Sarah's positions.
Okay, it's good, Hubert. Being able to delegate work like this to a capable assistant like you makes me extremely happy.
Boss, you're teasing me again. That's my mission, so I have to do it with the best. Actually, I had kind of planned ahead because I didn't believe she would stay here for very long.
Oh, really? What made you think that?
Well, remember when you told me to keep an eye on her? I made sure to watch her every move carefully. Her demeanor and behavior came across as highly unprofessional. She was not the type of person who belonged at a business like ours. I prepared the necessary documents to terminate her contract in advance so that it could be done whenever necessary.
You're really a good assistant, Herbert. I have some information from the HR division regarding her causing some issues in her regular activities. It seems that the problems she causes are not small.
To be completely honest with you, the problems she causes is not just a small problem.
Oh, goodness. What else did she do?
I'll let you know more in detail at lunch break if you would like. For now, I've got to head to the Human Resource Department. I will see you later.
Okay, sounds good. Please tell me more about her at lunch today. Well, I've got to get back to work as well. Before the day's over, I have things that I need to finish. Send me a message at around 12 and we can have lunch together.
Okay, I get it.
3 weeks later.
Hey, Phoebe, have you been well?
I'm working right now. Stop messing around and sending me stupid messages.
No, I'm not testing anything stupid. I wonder if you can let me go back to the company and work as a full-time employee. I'm asking you for real this time, because you suddenly fired me. Now I don't know where to apply for a job. I thought we were best friends. Can you help me out a little, please?
Huh? You talk a little reasonably. You can apply for a job in another company. Aren't you proud of yourself as an attractive and talented person?
After being fired by you, I sent my resume to a few other companies, but they all refused to accept me. I am currently unemployed. If I am unemployed for a long time, then I will not have money to spend on living. I don't want that to happen. Please, would you just give me a job at your company? You're the president. You can hire whoever you want, right?
Yes, it's very easy for me to hire someone, but there's no way I would hire you, Sarah.
Please, I'm begging you. I apologize for my insulting remarks to you while I was working for your company. I didn't know you were the company's boss, so that's why. Phoebe, I'm sure to work hard for you and your business. I'll be sure to put in a lot of effort to make up for all the times I've wronged you in the past.
Huh? What are you saying?
I know there have been many conflicts between us. I've been meaning to apologize to you since I regret many of the things I've done. I'm sorry I took Ryder away from you. I am aware that simply apologizing won't likely mean anything to you. I want to use my actions to demonstrate my regret.
What? Are you saying that you will work for my company and redeem me in this way?
Yup. I'll make sure to work hard. If you let me work at your company, I dare say that I will bring the company a lot of high profits. Isn't that what you want when you build a company? So, please, just give me a job as a full-time employee.
I'm sorry. I don't want to work with someone who is talented but doesn't have a good work attitude. It's pointless for you to beg me like that. So give it up.
Don't say that. I don't have a job and I'm struggling to pay rent. We're best friends, right? As best friends, we should let go of each other's mistakes in the past. If you still hold a grudge against me all these years, you're too mean.
Okay, I'm such a mean person, so don't beg me to let you work at my company anymore. Instead of spending time begging me, you had better go apply for a job at another company. Bye.
I told you I tried to do that, but the companies that I sent my resume to, they don't accept me. Or they accept I only worked at that company for 1 to 2 days and I was fired. So please, I'm begging you, I have nowhere else to go. We had some troubles between us, but we're best friends, right? Please, let's just move on from what happened in the past and help each other out.
Okay, so now do me a favor. Leave me alone and never contact me again.
Wait, are you for real?
Yes, of course. And I think I know why companies fire you early, Sarah. Let me give you some advice. The company is the place where we work, not the place where we make love. You probably remember the saying? You used to tell me that.
What? What do you mean?
You should stop flirting and asking guys at work to sleep with you.
What? I never did such a thing.
Oh, really? So why were you jealous of your college's girlfriends in the company yesterday?
What? Where did you hear this?
I don't need anyone to tell me all, because a video of you being jealous is going viral on social media.
What? It can't be like that.
Not only that, my assistant also collected a lot of information about the reasons other companies refused to accept you to work at their company.
Wait, really?
The reason other companies fire you is because you always influence the internal company. Aren't you telling me it's unprofessional to do love stuff at work? I'm astonished that someone like you would say those things.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to say that.
Additionally, I've heard that while you worked at my business, you flirted with your co-workers. Not just one guy, but several guys at once.
Wait, what? You know about all of that too?
Yeah, so why do you think I fired you? You are both disrespectful to your superiors and adversely affect the internal unity of the company. How can someone like you keep me as an employee? This is my company. I don't want it ruined by someone like you. So for the sake of this company and me, please just give it up and never contact me again.
Wait, please give me one last chance. I won't flirt with any of the guys here. I really promise. So please don't cut me off completely. I really need money right now. I've been in debt many times over the past few months. If I can't pay my rent this month, I'll be evicted.
Oh, so you don't have money to pay the rent? So you're so desperate? But there are many ways to make money. If you can't make money doing the job you want, you can do something else.
If I don't do this, I won't be able to pay the debts in town.
Huh? Why?
After I take Ryder from you, Ryder and I joined forces to build a company of our own. We were too young then, so we didn't have much money, and we had to borrow a lot of places to have money to build a company. However, when the company was in the middle of construction, Ryder took all the money and ran away. Since then, I've not been able to contact him, and the debts are in my name, so I am responsible for paying them. You see, now it's not just the rent, but the debts I have that are all piled up and not yet settled.
Oh my God,
That sounds awful. That's why I had to sleep with other men to take their money and pay off debt. Do you think I'm happy after taking Ryder from you?
no, I deeply regret doing that. If it weren't for him,
I wouldn't have suffered like this. Think about it. I was the one who helped you get out of Ryder. Otherwise, the one who suffers right now will be you, not me.
What? Excuse me? I didn't ask you to rob my boyfriend. Don't talk nonsense like that.
Yeah, I know. So please give me a chance. We're best friends, Phoebe. We've known each other for so long. Don't just give up on me.
We used to be best friends, Sarah. And I really remember a sentence you said to me 7 years ago. Best friends, every man is the architect of his firm. Remember the definition you showed me? So figure out how to solve your problems and don't drag me into your troubles.
But the reason I'm in this mess is all your fault. It's because of you that I even met Ryder.
No way did you just blame all of this on me. What if you meet Ryder? I didn't ask you to flirt with him. I didn't ask you to rob my boyfriend. Don't talk nonsense like that. If you keep texting me nonsense like this, I don't want to spend my time listening.
Wait. I didn't actually mean what I said. It's not your fault at all, Phoebe. I'm sorry.
It's all my fault, right? I get that now. Deep down, I know that it's all my fault.
So please, don't cut me out of your life.
Oh, look. It's almost time for my meeting at work.
Wait, no. Don't leave yet. We're still talking. I'm your best friend. Please help me.
Well, please never show up in front of me or contact me again. Goodbye.
Meanwhile,
Sarah has not been employed by any company. She's extremely desperate because she still can't pay off the debt. It appears that as a result of her acts, her family has severed all contact with her. I heard Rupert say that she's currently working in a canned food factory. I guess she still kept scolding and blaming me for everything she went through. I can only hope that one day she will awaken and accept responsibility for her life.